Hey guys, Nick Little here coming at you with this week's drip. And this week we're starting step 3 in our series on anger management. And guys, right now, for some of you who are receiving this in real time, we're getting real close to Christmas. And when you get your family all together, there's a good opportunity for there to be some anger, for there to be some issues. And I know this is a time for rejoicing and giving thanks and remembering what the season is all about. But boy, you put an entire family in a house with a bunch of screaming kids for a long period of time, and anger can happen. If you don't think so, then come to the Biddle Ranch, because it can sure happen. You get all these personalities and everybody's got their expectations built up, and this is when we can just lose it. So this week, what I want to talk about is sometimes we've got to just let it go. Choose your battles. Some things aren't worth fighting over, guys. Because what happens is the results of not choosing those battles can be a lot graver than the actual consequence of that little battle. We get upset, then we start saying things we shouldn't say. And when we say something, man, once it leaves our mouth, we cannot get it back. And don't say something to your brother-in-law or your sister or your mother-in-law or whoever it is, or maybe it's somebody at work that you can't take back, because, man, our words have power. And a lot of times when we get into something, we start defending our ego because, like, well, you think I'm stupid, or you think my ideas are bad, or you don't appreciate me, or whatever it is. And we're making it about us. And last week we talked about how we shouldn't make it about us. But sometimes we just got to let it go. Live to fight another day. Let it go. And that is hard. I get it. But let it go, especially this time of year. You say, you know what? It's really not worth the fight. It's really not worth getting upset about. It's really not worth saying something harmful or hurtful. Just let it go. The other thing I want you to do is to just be at your best. There's a good possibility that you're going to be tired or hungry during one of these situations, and my wife accuses me of getting hangry all the time. She's like, Nick, we just got to get you a sandwich. Well, let's get me one. Because when I'm hungry, I say things I shouldn't do. I shouldn't say. I react in ways I shouldn't act. Because I'm letting something inside of me manifest itself in anger. Because when I get hungry, I'm more likely to lose my temper. When I'm tired and cranky before I've had my coffee, I've really found out I'm a pretty sophisticated person, because there's a lot of stuff that could piss me off. But let's be honest, there may be a lot of things that can upset you as well. But be aware of that. This week, I want to encourage you to really enjoy those you love the most. But be on the lookout for situations that can get under your skin. Make sure you're never going into an argument hungry, because that will end badly. And a lot of times, guys, just let it go. You know, my daughter writes these encouragement cards that she puts in some of the books I sell, and she hands that at her lemonade stand. And one of the encouragement cards that she hand writes and hands out to people, one of them says, be the first to forgive. And a lot of that's about letting go. Some of this stuff that we're upset about or we're arguing over, it don't matter. In the scheme of things, it doesn't matter. It's not worth losing our temper over. It's not worth losing a relationship over. Guys, I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this, to invest in yourself. I appreciate you caring enough about what you're doing each and every day to sharpen your own saw, to improve yourself. And I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. And I will be talking to you again next week. Till then, take care.